Welcome to Total Party Kill, where the dice roll high and the stakes roll higher. If you're into epic battles, chaotic crits, and unforgettable moments, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a session. Let's dive in.
Like not stinky cloud. I know there's some sort of gaseous form. Yeah, there you go, gaseous form.
Oh no,
Basically,
I closed my mouth. Again.
no, this isn't through the mouth. It's 1 inch narrow opening.
Yeah, I was saying
But
that could
anyway,
basically mean like I could just, gaseous form with any vampire, seep into a cut of yours, and just explode your character, no save.
I mean, you could. I
Anyways,
wasn't gonna explode. I wasn't gonna explode you. Just because I was as an form doesn't mean I was gonna explode you. Because that would probably more or less do just as much damage to me as well.
yeah, but you could probably take it.
And this dude who's like been taking like well over 100 damage couldn't.
Maybe not at this point.
I got you. Uh, I'll just attack. I don't think there's a really big with the sword. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I can put on there. 28 to hit.
Yes.
16. 24. 38. 39. 40. 41. 41 damage, and then or slashing, and then 45 altogether, but 4 fire damage, and that's like been like 3 uses of my necrotic or my tattoo.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to have all that marked for next session too, because I'm thinking this will probably go into a 2 session thing. I don't think we'll have time to do the fall fight.
Yeah, I'm definitely hopping off it for this encounter.
Yeah.
46, 47. 8, 51. 57.
That's fine. He's still going.
63.
305. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 63 damage altogether, 4 of it fire, and like 18 of it necrotic.
And he goes down.
And then
I think Bexy could have soloed him.
I mean, definitely could have.
Potentially, but I mean, if I threw enough summons at him, probably.
Do you remember those ants? Or spiders?
yeah.
The spiders.
Yeah, the spiders.
The one I think that he would have the trouble with is a ranged one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Bexy could have soloed him, but I mean, where's the fun in that?
You guys see one, presumably, last pathway open. You hear angelic noises as, just sarcastically, sorry.
Well, there's only one way to go, and it's not up.
And yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to call it. I mean, we probably could run fall, but I kind of want everybody around for it kind of thing.
Yeah.
It'd be a good
That
time
makes
to
no
start
sense.
the next session anyways. Because I'm sure Bexy
And it gives
could
you time
probably,
to think of a good monologue.
Yeah, and I'm sure Bexy could probably maybe think about what's going to happen, like, probably right after you kill Fall.
Yeah.
Actually, that kind of gives me time to start building out the first tier of godhood for you, too.
It's if I don't plank.
You guys won't plank. Valgrim can revive you guys at this point.
I might plank. Because they
You
like to go
you
after
will
me.
plank. You
They
will
like to
plank.
target me, and I am not tanky.
You will plank for sure, at least a time or two. Maybe even 3.
Pretty much every single one that I've fought against is like I have gone down at least once.
The fall is going to be a fucky fight for everybody.
Yep, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
They all kind of have their own themes.
Yeah, that's probably not the coolest part about all of them. It's just they have their own themes.
And again, like, these guys are all paranoid because they're right. You know, the seasons weren't meant to be together, but they don't know it's because, like, it's gonna restore Fey magic to the world completely.
Yeah.
So will it be
Stuck in your old
unbalanced?
ways, old man.
Maybe. You know what I mean? For you, maybe, but like for everybody else, no. It's gonna help things balance,
You're stuck in your old ways, old man.
right? It's the future, man. Well, I grab my wife's phone and step outside, finish this last recording. We're gonna be wrapping up this part here. Like I said, like we're pretty much done. We can still roleplay a little bit if y'all would like. I'm down.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off though.
Yeah, good night, Zach.
Like, bro.
Have a good night.
I'll be right back, y'all.
I hate that hindsight is 2020. Because on that banishing smite, I should have said, "That's my Bexy." But yeah, hindsight. Do you guys think that Leo Dawnhammer was a good guy?
You know what? It doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's what you're doing now, right?
I suppose.
Well, do you think I'm a good
Everyone that talk
person?
past don't really matter.
Well, no. I was just saying, I was just being more like, do you think I'm a good person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your past doesn't really matter now.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I
does the
know I've
future
done
hold?
some. I mean, I know I've done some terrible things, but I mean, it's not like I've gone out of my way to kill people.
Yeah,
Buying a whole magic item.
at least from the memories that he's recovering, he doesn't remember many of the bad ones yet.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the bad ones. I mean, it's. Oh.
Yeah. That'll be a whole other session.
Yeah, like I said, it matters on like what you're doing now. I mean, clearly, I mean, I got other things going on other than just what I happened. Otherwise, you know, I'd be a regular paladin by now because I feel like I've done a decent amount of good. So obviously, there's something else going on. But at the end of the day, I mean, things are better off anyway. If I go back to being a paladin of devotion, then I wouldn't be able to give Algrim his +9 or Hellcat.
I mean, that's a pretty fair argument. No, just kidding. For sure.
You're right. Now I got you guys.
But no, yeah, it was another one of those. It's kind of like a halfway RP-ish do some combat, you know. It was kind of more of like the theme being along the lines of like everything has its time kind of thing, except for Valgrim, which doesn't really go well in here. Like it gave Valgrim his whole other fucking visual, like, oh yeah, by the way, like if this continues, like this is basically where it ends, you know.
Yeah, but like I said, at the end of the day, I just jump ship at that point.
Right. No, it was a fun session. I always enjoy D&D. Dude, tomorrow's Father's Day. I kind of forgot that.
Me too.
Make my daughter rub my feet or something. I just kidding. Give me a foot massage. My mom used to do that shit. She's like, if I say ow, that's a good thing. Like, okay.
Yeah, work out the bumps of my feet.
Yeah.
Really put your elbow into it.
Oh, actually, I did forget one. There was an item that you guys also found. It was Chaos's item. It was actually a broken shard of the Master General. It's a magnificent green now, a dull green. I thought I was missing one. Yeah.
Oh, I was more or less just pulling shit out of my ass, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
You
it
were
was just
you were finding a bunch of things, so it kind of lapsed my judgment. Or yeah, kind of lapsed me. I could do XP, but it's kind of like, not a ton. So we'll save it till I'll do an all around XP for this area next sesh. After next sesh.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna go to bed.
Yay.
Hey, bro.
Every night.
Good
Yeah,
guys.
probably
Good night.
same here.
All right, man.
All right, good night, everyone.
Hey, bro. Thanks for a fun sesh.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, bye-bye.
Later.
I just gotta run my wife's phone back into her, then I'll be back out.
I got a weird DM question when you get back. Actually, Tyler, you know true polymorph pretty well. Can you transform into like items?
Yeah. You could transform
Ooh.
into
So we
into
can make
objects.
this idea happen. with this comical idea.
Maybe this might be the whole you can't wear a ship as an item. You can't have you can't wear a ship.
I was thinking about that conversation the whole time, thinking about how to work it in. So, like, if I strap it on like a backpack.
But yeah, right. I was like, well, if I meld into it, then technically it's on my person. Therefore, it's equipment. Therefore, it's a part of me.
Yeah, so can I turn the ship invisible that way? That'd be a fun throwback that nobody, if anybody watched the YouTube, that nobody would get.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's like, dude, that guy is always pushing his luck. I'm like, well, I mean, it's a good idea. I'm a yes and kind of person. If I had more
Yeah.
confidence in like the mechanics of things, it's like, sure, you could totally do
The
that. 'Cause
best
like I
kind of
said,
rules lawyer.
well, I'm just more or less like, if you expand inside of him, you would be like, whatever. I'm like, yeah, but that would take a shit ton of damage on me. Why would I do that? Like, it doesn't say anything about me not being able to attack or anything. It just says that I can go within a inch narrow thing, and all my equipment on me also becomes amorphous. So why wouldn't I just be able to attack him from the inside and get like a plus to my damage? I wasn't like expecting anything like crazy. Cause yeah, like that's what's that like? Somebody else wanted to do something really. I think Michael, back when we were doing Talon's campaign, wanted to do something like really ridiculous like that.
I could say if you're like
Yeah.
just trying to get like a little bit additional damage, I could be okay with that. But yeah, if you're trying to just full on explode like people like,
No, I wasn't trying to explode him because, like I said, that do like just as much damage to me, just like with the corporeal like thing. If I end inside of an object willingly, I take like a shit ton of damage versus if it just runs out and I'm inside of an object. I think I only take 1d10. Yeah, let's see. So like if I'm corporeal with the get, I use my bonus action to become corporeal, and I'm inside of solid object, and the turn ends. I take 1d4 damage. If you end your turn in a solid object, you take 1d10 force damage. If the effect ends while you are inside a solid object, instead, you are shunted to the nearest occupied space and you take 1d10 force damage for every 5 feet traveled. So, there you go. Like, it's something like that of like, oh yeah, I could do something like that, but also I'd probably like end up worse off than my enemy because I'm going to end up taking just as much, if not more damage.
Yeah, and you wouldn't explode him, you'd just be pushed out and take the D10 of damage.
Well, yeah, I would. Who knows if I'd even explode out of him? He'd probably just like get really big, and then I'd be like kind of wearing him a little bit, and then like his ribs would probably pierce into me a little bit. It'd just be like a horrible mess.
but yeah, I mean, if you're just looking to get like an extra like damage die of sorts out of it, I could totally roll with that. Like the way that because
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
I've been through things where like I had a DM like he pretty much did something similar. He did a gas form, and this isn't 3.5. And one of the barbarians things says specifically while they rage, like they can't do certain things while they're raging in 3.5, but what they can do is hold their breath. Right? As soon as he turned gas form, I was like, I hold my breath. He was like, oh, you can't do that. You're raging. I was like, it says it right here in the book. He's like, no, he goes in through your breath and kills your like level 18 character, no save. I'm like,
but that's a dick move. That was just him being like, okay, I'm gonna completely bypass the logic of me being able to do something like that. And not to mention gaseous form, it also says narrow spaces, but it said like gaseous form would be worse because it doesn't even specify. It just says narrow. Like I only get like an inch of wiggle room in order to be able to work through.
yeah.
Oh, so my weird DM question. In a different life, was Goichi a very large orc barbarian that had a soft spot for a particular horse?
No.
Dang.
You know, you're identical to who you were.
I don't know, I was just fucking around.
I'm trying to catch the reference, but it kind of.
Katrina's previous character
Oh, okay.
in the campaign way back when.
Her character's name was Leo. I get it now. Yeah.
Yep. I was thinking of it. We never found out the last name, so like maybe he's trying to throw it back like that.
Yes, you were an orc who had a soft spot for horses. You were the strong, silent type, always meant to be alone. In fact, you rode off on your horse. You could throw down a shit ton of damage in one turn.
Yeah. Exactly what I was thinking.
Note you have learned your character's original name.
And I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Right. I kind of almost thought you would be like, well, I'm Goichi now.
It could usually go either way.
Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, I'm kind of not comfortable with either at the moment.
Right.
Right.
Don't know what I want to be. Don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Do
Right.
I really want to defeat Galithar?
Especially
Abandon
after
my
this
friend?
like fall shit. It seems like this fall stuff, or like the seasonal stuff, has played quite a large part in defeating Kalthar because you have progressively disappeared more.
Right.
He's gonna fucking sell your ass like it's this Kalthar, and then another Kalthar from a future dimension comes in. He's even stronger now. He already killed Goichi in the past. Or future or something like.
You were Galithar the whole time.
You were Kalthar's son. No, it's not that gay. And I don't. Well,
Galithar haunts you.
yeah. I don't mean gay in like a derogatory way. I mean in like like a lame way.
Yep.
You know, you just double negatived yourself. I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I mean it in a lame way.
Well, back in the day, like a lot of people would be like, "That's gay." You know what I mean? For like lame.
Well, I'm just saying lame. I'm just saying lame is derogatory.
Exactly.
No, exactly me. I'm mansplaining you, man.
Basically, what I'm saying.
Look, I don't
is,
mean it derogatory. I just mean it wasn't good. Okay, gay just meant not good. All right.
People.
Look, you just have to say, look. Back in the day, it was accepted. There.
Yeah, that's why
That's all
I
you have
always
to
drop
say.
the N-bomb. No, just kidding.
I mean, no, we were well past being that being more acceptable. That being acceptable.
Right.
Because I've always been back and forth on that, but I've kind of got the thing of like, I get the idea of like taking a word and then like
I had a
changing a
friend who
little
was like,
bit
"You can
and
call me
using it as
that's
a
cool.
term of
I'm
it.
cool with it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Well, that's the other thing too. It's one of those things of like I'm cool either way. Like I said, I'm not gonna bastardize anybody who decides to use that because, like I said, I get the intent by it. But at the end of the day, you don't see like any other race doing that, so it just kind of feels more, you know what I mean? It feels like you're giving the word way
Yeah.
more power by trying to change it into something else versus just being like, yeah, that's not cool, man. Don't call me that because it's like. I had that same mentality growing up with like all the other with like Mexican slurs, and then my sister like snapped at me. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that does make sense. It does sound stupid when I say it out loud to myself. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
better off to just not use that language because you have respect for yourself. So why would you want to call your homies and friends and families something
That was a
that's
weird
came from a
conversation I had with him
derogatory?
too, because we were just chilling and like, yeah, it just out of nowhere kind of brought it up because like other people would, and I always thought it was off, and it was Devar, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Well, like I said, it's all about intent. It's like how most people, like when you see
Like
people
I
talk
know
about,
I know you mean well kind of thing, and like that I wouldn't use it in a bad way, but yeah, not really
oh,
my thing.
it's all about the intent, which, like I said, I
Yeah.
get, and it's weird about to say it like that, but like most like black, like I've seen a lot of clips with like people talking about Howard Downey's performance in Tropic Thunder, and he's all like, the reason why it's acceptable and it's not racist is because it's funny.
Well, that and he's
If it
portraying
wasn't
a method actor, like one who's way too into method acting.
Well, no, like he's like I get the character and everything, but he's like the only reason why it's okay is because it's funny. If black people didn't find it funny, we wouldn't be okay with it. But because we find it funny, that's what makes it okay. You know what I mean? Which is kind of like this weird gatekeeping thing, but it's true. It's like, well, yeah, if the thing that it's portraying isn't getting offended, then the people who are getting offended don't even understand what's going on because they think that this is being done to be offensive when it's not.
Has anybody
It's a
seen
joke.
the new Scary Movie?
No,
Nope.
I've wanted to. I hear mixed things. Granted, I'm sure they're leaning really hard into nostalgia. And then like I've also kind of heard the Wayne brothers kind of speak out about how like they got the movie franchise stolen from them, so that's also kind of like I really don't care, but I'm just like I really don't want to hear you guys whine about how you sold the franchise for so much money back in the day for a quick buck, and then now you're upset because your directing careers aren't really going where they thought they would to be serious. Because I didn't Marlon Wayans do that horror, like that football horror movie that ended up tanking to the fucking Demon Slayer fucking film, and he got all pissed off,
Yo.
and he was like,
Oh yeah,
"Fuck anime."
yeah, he did. But
So
that's
yeah.
whatever. I mean, I kind of get it, but I also don't. It's like, I mean, people, you probably still made good money, one way or another.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like I think I don't care. It's not like I'm not gonna watch the movie for it, but I've lost a little bit of respect for Marlon Wayans because he's like
Like, I don't
crying
know.
out
I'm sure
about
Demon
like
Slayer
other
was
people's
probably a better
success.
movie too. I mean, I enjoyed it. I agree. The pacing was kind of whack. You didn't get to see.
I mean, Demon
a
Slayer's
Nosuke,
not bad. Demon Slayer's not bad. I just like compared to like something like Chainsaw Man, in my opinion, is just pales in comparison.
In this next one coming out, I want to see Hoghead Daddy fucking slice somebody up because Inosuke kind of like started getting like ultra serious, like even more ultra serious kind of thing.
I mean, you really didn't even see Inosuke in the first part of the movie, so yeah, I'd really like
Yeah,
to
he just
see
diving through
something
this
go on with
hell.
him.
He's gonna find this
Yeah.
place before anybody else. Who knows? He's probably gonna end up fucking dying to the main dude.
And there was just a lot of running and a lot of CGI because of like the fucking dimension they're in.
I bet
Like
that's
I said,
exactly what happens. Inosuke finds him first and
Yep.
fucking dies. 100%.
Off screen too.
Yeah. That would be
Dude,
terrible.
no
I'd be so
way.
fucking pissed.
If anybody dies, it should be the fucking Prodigy kid because technically he's got like loads of talent. That would make more sense for him to end up dying.
I can see the Prodigy kid dying, but I could also see The main
Especially
dude died.
after he's already had his moment of glory.
What's the main dude's name again?
Tanjiro.
I can't remember why I can't ever remember Tanjiro, but yeah. Fucking.
Because he's very bland. Like, he's probably like the worst part of the show.
I could see him dying
Yep.
using sun dancing, breathing. Overdoes it. He ends up winning, but
maybe.
he dies in the process.
Maybe. Most shonen tend to be kind of positive nowadays. So usually they don't really tend to kill off the protagonist very much. I don't know about any shonen where they really die within their main line series. I know Naruto doesn't Naruto die in Boruto, so I mean, like, that makes more sense because that's a spin-off series of the original, but Naruto kicks ass up until that point.
He got the Gojo treatment. He got banished.
Okay.
Imprisoned.
You know Gojo's eventually getting out of that shit. He's just gonna be like, and
Well,
now
yeah.
it's my time to show you
fuck
guys
yeah.
to settle the
Oh, yeah,
debate
just
once
like-
and all that I can kill Sukuna.
They just did that because, like, nothing would be able to happen if Gojo was around. They've
Yeah,
already
right.
proven that up until
He
this
can't
point.
be everywhere at once, though.
He kind of can, though.
I think it was
Right,
mostly
he
just to
he does
provide
have
growth
funky
to the other
teleporting
characters.
skills.
Because I was gonna say, like, as long as his eyes are open and you're probably like in the open world, his domain pretty much expands like a ridiculous fucking width.